Hi, I'm Paige from the Central Pennsylvania Youth Ballet's blog, A New Page. We have something exciting and new in store for you today. I'm stepping out from behind the laptop and going in front of the camera, filming our very first video blog. Our topic today is basic stage makeup. We will talk about how to apply the makeup and why we wear it in the first place. We'll also be discussing some do's and don'ts. I have 3 models joining me today: a teenage dancer, a young man, and a younger girl. So go ahead and grab your own stage makeup and practice and perfect your own look along with us. That way you'll be ready for your own performance when your next curtain rises. Let's go ahead and begin. Our first model will now demonstrate the application of basic stage makeup. The first thing to remember is that you always want to begin with a clean and moisturized face. This will give you a nice smooth finish in the end. You begin by applying your base. Our model chooses to use a pancake base. This is a solid cake type of makeup that is applied using a wet or a damp sponge. She likes it because it gives her what she thinks is a fuller coverage. Another great option is a pan stick. That's more of a creamy textured base, and you're going to apply that one with a dry sponge. Now, when applying your base, be sure to blend it evenly and thoroughly up into the hairline. Move from the temples. Don't forget to go under your jawline bone and down into your upper neck region. This prevents you from having any sort of defined line of where your makeup starts or ends, getting that smooth finish. Next up is powder. Use either a pressed or loose powder and apply it over your entire face. It helps to set your makeup. By setting your makeup, you are sealing in your base, protecting it from sweat and your costume. Doing this also preserves the pigmentation of your base. Powder can be reapplied throughout your show to minimize any unwanted shine. Stage lights can be pretty brutal. You want your look to stay as matte as possible so the lights don't reflect oddly on your face. You'll see our model is starting to move on to her eyes. She begins by applying her eyeshadow. Here at CPYB, it's preferred that our dancers use more of a neutral tone eyeshadow color, although light shades of lavender are accepted. We like to apply the lighter shades or a highlight color to the lower lid and the upper lid, or just underneath the eyebrow region. What this does, it helps the eye to appear more open. Once you have that in place, you can move on to your darker shade of brown and use your brush and apply that in the crease or the socket area of the eye. That will further define and give your eye more prominence. Next is to line the eyes. Use a liner color that matches your coloring. Our model is going with the neutral brown eyeliner. For me, I prefer a liner that is nearly black as my hair is so dark. The liner should be applied to your upper lid and a thin line right above the line of your eyelashes. An even thinner line should be applied to your lower lid. Once again, this will give your eyes emphasis, making them appear more open and therefore expressive to the audience, no matter how close or far they are sitting from the stage. Now, we'll accentuate the eyebrows. Our model is using a pencil that is very close in color to her natural eyebrow color. This brings more emphasis, helping to exaggerate her arch and gives her face a very nice frame. Let's move on now to applying the blush. Use a powdered blush with a brush. Stay away from cream blushes because they give your cheeks too much of a sheen. Your blush should remain in the pink family. Blushes that fall into the orange category tend to appear brownish and dirty under the stage lights. Apply your blush with a sweeping motion along your cheekbone. And as we did with your makeup base, blend the blush thoroughly, fading it as you near your hairline and temple area. It's time for eyelashes. Applying eyelashes takes practice, patience, and some time. Before our model begins applying her eyelashes, I wanted to walk through a few tips with you. Now, when you go shopping for your eyelashes, you want to choose a set that has a longer eyelash than that of your natural ones. Sometimes the width along the spine here can be too wide. If that's the case, just take a sharp pair of scissors and snip small sections off from the outside in until this spine and the width matches that of your own eye. Apply a tiny amount of lash glue to the spine of the false lashes. Carefully place the lash as close to your natural lash line as possible. Be very cautious to not get any glue in your eye. Fan your eye using your hand to help the glue dry quickly. Once done applying the second eye, finish off your lashes with a layer of mascara. Last but not least are the lips. Lipstick should be a medium to dark pink in color. We don't want to use anything with an orangey tone and never use a gloss. Anything darker than that would give the young students a vampy appearance and maybe something that would be too mature of a look for them. If you prefer to use a lip liner, do so before you apply your lipstick. Have it match your lipstick, and for the best look, follow the natural line of your lip. This concludes our basic application for a teenage dancer. Doesn't she look wonderful? Now, if you're thinking to yourself she looks a bit overmade, you have to remember that under the bright stage lights and the distance between her and the audience, this look is simply just highlighting and enhancing her natural beauty. Now she's ready to slick back her bun and head for the stage.